SBC fodder investing is one of the most common methods to invest. So in this video, I'm going to be putting it to the test. Start of FIFA 23, I'm going to be investing 500,000 coins, and we're pretty much going to give this video, or from now on when I'm recording, a couple of days or maybe a week, however long it's going to take for these cards to go up, and I'm going to be documenting the process. So I'm currently recording this video on the 15th of October. It's currently in the evening, and I've got 0 cards, 0 SBC fodder cards bought. I've just got these couple of Werners, some cards in my club. I've got like an average of 1 million coins, but for this experiment, we're going to be investing 500,000 coins of the 870k that I've currently got. So pretty much, let's get straight into it. If we go ahead here and take a look at the prices of some of the SBC fodder, you can see the time, the date down here. It's going to be quite important because when I'm going to cut to sometime in the future, these prices hopefully are going to be higher. They might be lower and then we're going to be making a loss. We're going to have to see. But we're going to be investing in a range of different prices. So 82s, 81s, I don't really see as too relevant. 83s this year are somewhat relevant. You can see there pretty much the lowest is around 850 coins. 84s, you've got around 1.8k. 85s, we can say fairly around 6k. 86s around 12k. Then we've got 87s at around 15k. 88s at around 20,000 coins, 21,000 coins, and 89s we're going to have at around 29,000 coins. Now, so this is the goal here. This is the plan that I've created. 100k into 88s, that should be equivalent of 5 cards. 150k into 87s, that should be 10 cards. 150k again into 86s, that's going to be 12 cards on my transfer list. 50k into 85s, and then 50k into 84s, and that totals up to 500,000 coins. There are definitely risks attached to this. There could be something unexpected released by EA, and that's going to suddenly cause the market to go down. But there's been a rumored Icon SBC, so if that's going to be released, it could potentially be beneficial. But let's get straight into buying the cards. The first players I'm going to aim for are going to be the 88 rateds. And I think I'm just going to go for these lowest cards. I'm going to experiment whether bidding is going to be the best, or try and find sort of what the lowest prices I can get them for. I don't mind if I'm going to be taking a little bit of time buying these cards. I do understand that's sort of like part of the process to make sure I get the cheapest cards. That would have been quite a nice price there. But Fitbin's saying he's at 20,500. So are these selling? So for example, the chemistry styles I don't need to bother about. I'm just trying to look for the cheapest possible. So those at 20k, I might try and snipe her at 20k. I could also try and bid. Let's actually place a couple bids, and I'll also see at the same time if I can try and snipe these cards. Nice. So yeah, bidding could be maybe the way for some of these cards. 20k here as well. That is a good price. I'm happy with that, but we do want to be careful. We don't want too much. We don't want too much of Ruben Diaz. So I think we got both of them there. So we've got 2 Ruben Diaz. I might just get... We need to stick to the budget. We need to stick to the budget. So let's see. I think we've got 3 Ruben Diaz for 20k. So that's 60k. So maybe we just get 2 other 88s. I think we do need to be quite strict with the budget. But those are our Ruben Diaz's so far. Okay, let's see if we can get Keylor Navas. Do you want another one? All right, so we've got 1 Keylor Navas there for 20,500. And let's see if we can throw in a Modric as well. If we can get 1 Modric, then we're going to be done for the 88 rated overall. Okay, nice, 20,000 coins. So that is pretty good. So those are the 88 rated cards. We've spent 100k, as you can see by the coin balance. And these are the cards that we do have so far. So that is pretty nice. So we had those Ruben Diaz's and then Keylor Navas around 20k. That's a good mark for those 88 rated cards. Now, for the purpose of the video, to make sure that it doesn't go too long in length, I'm just going to show you at the end of the process when I've got the 87s. I'll show you guys after I bought them, then the 86s, then the 85s, then the 84s. I'm just going to be doing the same process as I just did, checking on Fitbin, going over here, just like I did for the 88. So, okay, now the 87s have been bought. So that's 150k going into the 87s. Now that should be 10 cards. So if you actually take a look, show you guys who exactly I got. So I got 2 of each. I got 2 Müllers, 2 Rodris, 2 Llorises, and I can just quickly show you guys the price. All of them, I believe, are under 15,000 coins. So this should be quite nice. Although you do need to keep in mind, these aren't actually the cheapest prices. Yesterday on Friday, we did have the start of the Rule Breakers promo. So a lot of these cards did actually hit around 13,000 coins, nearly 13,500 coins, around that price. So this isn't the complete bottom price. However, I do think that is fair because a lot of you guys, if you are investing, it's unrealistic to expect you to get the complete bottom. So it does actually come quite handy for this video. But those are all of the 87s. So I'll come back when I've got all of the 86s as well. All right, so those are all of the 86s now. So that is 150k into 86s. So that should be 12 cards. I can quickly run through who exactly I did buy. The exact same format, so 2 of each. I can just quickly show you. All of them, I do believe, are below 12,000 coins. I don't think I went above that. So that's all of the 86s. Now, next up, I'm going to get the 85s. 50,000 coins into 85s. And those are all of the 85s now. And I did actually realize something midway whilst buying these cards. For example, I saw with Pogba, I was thinking like Pogba, Serie A, also French, like super good linkability for chemistry. And I realized, I'm like, there is no chemistry. Literally, EA haven't required any chemistry in any SBCs. So that is completely irrelevant. But still, like, I don't know why I was thinking that. So like pretty much goalkeepers, say it requires an 85 rated squad, you can literally just put in all goalkeepers and you're going to get the chemistry. So that was a little bit silly from me, thinking that I should focus more on Pogba and sort of like avoid goalkeepers, because there's no point in avoiding goalkeepers. You can literally throw anyone. It's just all about the rating into the SBCs and it'll be fine. So those are all of the 85s, 10 85s. That's 50,000 coins only. And now we've got our last 50,000 coins, and that's going to be going into 25 84 rated cards. So I'm going to get that done right now. Now, finally, for the 84s, I have chosen 5 different cards and I've bought them 5 times. So Matip, Di Maria, Berardi, De Vrij, and who else? Hazard. So I believe I've bought those 5 times. I can go through the prices. I just go through Matip on average I got for 1.8, Di Maria 1.7, Berardi 1.7. So around the same price, under 2,000 coins, which is quite nice for all of these cards. So all of the cards have now been bought. We started this video on 870,000 coins. So it's actually cost us a little bit less, sort of like 91,000 coins to be exact, or around that price, 490,000 coins. So almost 500k we have invested. A little bit, I did estimate a little bit off. I guess we could go ahead and buy one card if we wanted to, but anyways, I want to go ahead and put this into Futbin Tracker. So if I just quickly show you guys how this is going to be the easiest way of tracking it. It is super simple. We're just going to refresh it really nicely. So we did go ahead and get 3 Ruben Diaz's, right? 3 Ruben Diaz's we did get for 20,000 coins is what I'm going to enter into the system. So if we go over to Futbin Tracker here, I've got a video explaining how it works already on the channel in previous years, but we got 3 Ruben Diaz's for 20,000 coins. Now, at first, it's going to show us we're making a loss. Why is it showing this? Because if we were to sell for right now for 20,000 coins and 500, which is what Futbin has him as the lowest buy now, then I would be losing coins on tax, because obviously there's 5% tax. So don't ignore this. This is just realized profit. This is how much coins I've made according to Futbin market tracker, what I've entered in. This is the past trades that you can see down here. But this is mainly what we're going to be focusing on, unrealized, if I was to sell. So I'm going to enter in all of this data right now, and then we can see all of our investments. So now, after a little bit, I have now processed all of the cards into here. And this is the first time I ever have to scroll down. So we can scroll down here. We can see total cards is 62 cards. Average buy price 490,000 coins. Right now, if I was to sell, we're going to lose 9k. On tax, but the total market value of all of these cards are 506,000 coins. So now gets the interesting part. We're gonna come back maybe in a few days, maybe in a week from now, and we're gonna take a look at what these prices are. I might do some updates. For example, start of this week, maybe Monday, something like that. I can show you guys the price, or especially if like an Icon SBC maybe gets rumored like higher, or if it gets leaked, then maybe I can refresh this Futbin Tracker and see what our prices are looking like. But this is very, very exciting. So I hope this goes out well, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Wish me luck, fingers crossed. Hopefully we don't lose these hard-earned coins. but we'll see what happens. It has been 2 days since we recorded that section of the video, and if you actually take a look now, SBC Fodder has blown up in price. So as you can see here, I've sold some of the higher rated cards, the 88s, 87s, and just 2 of the 86s I have already sold because I wanted to take some coins out. If we take a look at the Footbin market tracker, we're making around 70,000 coins here. So I just wanted to play it safe. I didn't want to get too greedy, but I think I might be waiting a little bit just to see what will happen. So we're making on average around 2,000 coins per card, 1.5k per card for these more expensive cards, and down here it's sort of like 500 coins per card for the 84s after tax, obviously. Now this is right before 6 p.m, so if I'm just going to be holding these cards, the remaining cards that I do have, it's pretty much all up to EA what they're going to be releasing. Selling in the hype is just pretty much guaranteed. Everyone is talking about it on Twitter, but if I'm going to be holding this, honestly, whether they're going to go up more or not, or whether they're actually going to go down, is going to be depending on what exactly EA Sports is going to be releasing, because something may not be released today on Monday. But just for the purpose of the video, I'm going to be keeping the remaining cards so we can just see how it is going to be working out. I'm going to keep all of the players here, even the players that I've sold, just for reference, so we can refresh this after a couple hours once the SBC is released and see pretty much what has happened. So we'll come back for an update once the SBC has maybe been released, or once we know if it's not been released, and we'll see exactly what has taken place. Icon SBC, in the end, now that we're recording this video, has now been released. We can actually take a look at it. It required 2 different squads. I'm not going to be able to put it up here because I've already completed it. Is it in the icon section? No, it's not in the icon section. So if we take a look here, scroll all the way through, we can. So it's an 84 rated squad and an 86 rated squad. Now, SBC Fodder, I am proud to say, if we take a look, it has actually increased even further. So even though we did sell a lot of our cards, we can see this is now above 100,000 coins profit. So 500,000 coins profit, as you can 500,000 coins we put into this, as you can see, and we're leaving with pretty much 625,000 coins. That's 100,000 coins profit. Now, like I did say, I sold these a little bit early, but the bottom half here, I do actually have all of these players here. So if we do take a look, I think probably we'll end up at around 70,000 coins profit, or maybe 80,000 coins profit. And I think that's very, very good for the couple of days hold that we did have. But in other situations, it would be a little bit different. Those Ferland Mendy's you can ignore. That was part of something else I was doing with other coins which weren't involved with this. But we can see, for example, this trap we bought for 11,000 coins. And currently, if we check his price on Footbin, and then I'll also check his actual price just to make sure as well. So trap is 15k. So you can see this has increased 3.5 thousand coins pretty much, and for one card that is very, very good. So yeah, this was a very, very successful experiment. Don't expect these exact same results, but if you're thinking of investing in fodder, but this was like very, very nicely timed. It's all about timing with SBC Fodder, but if you buy at a good sort of like fairly low point, and you do wait a few days or a few weeks, however long it is going to take, those cards should increase in price eventually. So maybe if you're watching this video now, maybe sometime in the future, maybe far, far in the future, just think when there's going to be sort of like a crash. That is usually good to get into SBC Fodder whenever there's a market crash, and then just waiting until SBCs are going to be released again, because eventually they will be released and these cards will be needed. And not only do you have gold fodder, but you also have sort of like team of the weeks, 83s, 84s, those sort of cards. But that is pretty much it for this video. Extremely successful. I will go ahead and sell all of these cards as well, just to prove it. Once we have all of our coins in total, I guess I'll record a last closing segment just to prove to you guys that we did successfully sell them. But yeah, a lot of these cards have been amazing. If we just check Hazard, for example, so 1.9k, this is an example of an 84 rated card. Now he is sort of 600 coins more. So yeah, for the 84s, it is smaller profit margins, obviously, than some of the bigger ones than the 86s, 87s, but that's why we did go for a range. If I had to say which ones were most successful, I think maybe the 86s. I think the 86s went up sort of like 3,000 coins, and that's where the tax is still quite small. But even the 87s, the 88s as well, in this situation were very, very good. But yeah, I'm going to go over and sell these cards. That's the only downside to sort of SBC fodder investing, is the time it takes to buy these cards and also sell these cards, the sort of processing time with them. But I mean, it is a very simple method. So it's a drawback, but it is worth it in the end if we're making coins. The SBC fodder experiment has now been completed. This is just to show the sale of every single card. I don't have the coins in the top left corner right now because I've got some investments, but I believe we made around 80,000 coins profit in the end, and we didn't actually time it perfectly. You can't always buy at the perfect time or sell at the perfect time, but we did still make, of course, coins, and it was only a couple days hold, so it was very, very nice. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think the peak profit we could have made was maybe 150k if we timed it really well. So I guess we maybe missed that quite by quite a lot, but I can finally clear all of this. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys want more videos like this, like I invested 500k or maybe even in the future 1 million coins into like wants to watch cards, came back after a week, see how they do, drop a like on this video and comment down below any other ideas. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.